We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. Imagine handing them a world without waste. In our journey towards a sustainable future, focusing solely on individual action might feel like trying to empty the ocean with a teaspoon. To make a real difference, we must tackle the roots of the problem in a big and grand way. To be exact, the systems that shape the way we produce, consume, relate with nature, and with each other as a society. Let's be honest, our current systems are designed for disposability, not sustainability. They prioritize short-term convenience and profit over the long-term health of our planet. Take food waste as an example. Current statistics show that we produce 1.3 billion tons of food waste annually around the world. This amounts to about 8 to 10% of the global greenhouse gas emissions. To put this into perspective, this will be 8 times of Mount Everest made entirely out of uneaten food. That is a lot of food waste and a huge climate threat. One thing is for sure, we need new systems. It is time to invest in zero waste and stop burning money on polluting industries like waste incineration, gasification, pyrolysis, and chemical recycling. Effective systemic change involves redesigning our economies to function within nature's limits and people's well-being. In many parts around the world, this means reducing resource consumption. And for all goods that we really need, creating systems where every product can be repurposed, recycled, or composted so that nothing is wasted. These zero-waste models will bring us closer to a waste-free, sustainable, and a just future for all. This sounds like a beautiful vision, I know, but you might be asking yourself, how should we start to change these rigid old systems? This transition goes beyond individual behavior change. It requires our governments and businesses to redesign our economy to be zero waste. We need policy changes that effectively drive zero waste and enables local ecosystems to safely recycle, reuse, and compost all discards. Policies that put people at the center of this transition to align with environmental and social justice. This sounds like an ambitious plan, but is there any evidence that these strategies are already working? Yes.
In the Ashanti region, specifically Edubiasi, GAIA is able to collect 90% of organic waste from the households. Organic waste is very important to us because they serve as the major contributor of greenhouse gases when they are sent to landfills, which is the normal practice done by assembly officials.
The best part, solutions like these not only reduce waste, they revitalize local economies. Zero-waste systems create 200 times more jobs than our old disposal system. And it doesn't stop there. These practices create better jobs that go beyond basic labor, provide higher wages, and offer permanent positions and improve quality of life. Are you still unsure if these strategies can be implemented on a larger scale? Let's take a look at success stories of zero waste on a municipality level. Trivandrum in India was able to bring down their waste to 150 tons per day through the implementation of green protocols, public campaigns, and a ban on single-use plastics. Or Santa Juana in Chile.
La motivación del municipio fue disminuir el traslado de residuos a relleno sanitario. También una motivación fue enseñar a la gente educación ambiental para que pudieran separar sus residuos en sus casas y el municipio poder trasladarlo a la planta y tratarlos. Y también fue el disminuir los gases de efecto invernadero que estaban provocando también y están provocando el calentamiento global y el cambio climático.
Those cities are showing us that systems change is not only effective, but achievable. The solutions are there. Now it's up to us to advocate for them and apply them globally. For our planet, for our children, for a future where waste does not exist. Because We don't just inherit the earth from our ancestors, we are borrowing it from our children. And we need to return it in a better shape than we found it.